Ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy Vick, aka Mr. Glass, and today we are going against the Miami Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Ramsey, Devin Chain, Jalen Waddle, Tua Tagovailoa, Jalen Phillips, Chop Robinson, Javon Holland. It is a bevy of incredibly good players on this team, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little bit concerned how we're gonna hold up defensively against Reek and Waddle. So, without further ado, let's go ahead. Oh, wait. So, it is revealed that, of course, if you knew anything about football, Steve Hutchinson, somehow he's an X Factor. Okay. That doesn't do anything for him but give him extra XP, which is nice, but. So, he's an X Factor. We're going to put his abilities on. There you have it right there. And that's pretty much it. That's the only thing. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? This is another thing I wanted to do. Go look in free agency real quick and see if there's a damn tight end that doesn't absolutely blow chunks. Oh, this is perfect. Like, he's literally one of the better. That's so good. Jonnu Smith, still an 89 speed tight end at the age of 31. So now what we're going to do is we're going to sign him, and now we have a tight end that we could use.
That's
So
right.
there
He
we go.
needs to play for the Dolphins.
Oh, there we go. He came in for a revenge game. That's why he's here, guys. You can't get any more perfect than that, though. So, obviously, extremely happy we're able to get a tight end in that can play football, because we had several really bad tight ends. Like, look, these were our top two tight ends, these two guys right here. So, I'm glad we solved that. So now we actually are playing with a full deck here. So let's get it on and popping. Dolphins week, they're not that high overall. They just have really stupidly good players on their team, and it's going to be a problem. Did I mention this is also a division game? So if we lose this, we're behind the 8 ball. Well, not really, because they're 1-2. But we don't want to lose no damn division games. We want to try to make it to the playoffs this year. I know there's going to become a stretch where either Vick stops playing good and we lose games because of that, or our defense kind of runs out of gas. And this might be one of those type of games because, like I said, Tyreek and Waddle are extremely, extremely good. There's Devin and Shane in the backfield. Single back formation here. And yep, that sucks. Tyreek Hill across the field, huge yards. That sucks. Not gonna lie. This is gonna be a rough game for us. This is gonna be a wake up call for our team that we're not as good as we think we are. And that is actually a really good defensive play. I know I sound surprised, probably because I am. We give Tua that much time, generally he's gonna burn us. This time he just didn't. Quinnen Williams. He took out 3 Dolphins on that play to get to that defensive TFL there. Here we go. Okay. Really good play. We're going to force him to a field goal here. You guys saw Dallas Turner kind of make his way to the backfield there, make Tua think twice about holding on to that thing. Wow. That was almost no good. But he does wind up getting it between the uprights. And it's going to be 3-0. I'm excited to be able to have a tight end that I can throw to be honest, because I feel like I was missing that in my offense, especially when you play with Michael Vick. The tight end is pretty good friends with Michael Vick the way he plays, so uh, definitely something new for the offense this game. He was going to try to break that tackle. AP 20 carries, 80 yards for a carry, which is pretty good. Not a bad situation there. Jonnu Smith, first reception as a Jet. First down. Gotta love situations like this. You get a off the street free agent, comes in immediately, pays dividends, gets us a big time first down right there. AP cannot get away from Caden Ellis, who is a superstar. So that's interesting. Got a lot of, you know, borderline superstars, and then obviously I could not get the ball out. That should have been a touchdown throw. Calvin absolutely burned the defender, but I couldn't get it off. 3rd and 9. Under pressure, Michael Vick to Calvin Johnson. He just went up and mossed him. You know, it's funny. Well, I guess Randy Moss was before Calvin Johnson. I was gonna say, it's funny that the saying is Moss instead of Johnson, because Calvin was definitely known to do that a couple times as well. It's a good little catch there for Calvin. Adrian Peterson. Breaking arm tackles. A big time first down there. Great job. This should be a touchdown run here. And it is. Great blocking from Calvin Johnson as well. You see he drove the defensive back deep into the end zone there. And that'll be 7 points. Our offense, it's funny. We go through these spurts where we look like we're the best team ever, and then we look like we don't know how to do anything offensively. So it's a really weird balance, and it's something that we're going to have to work on as the season progresses if we want to be taken as serious as we want to be. But it's definitely something that we got to work on. Our offensive consistency. But, you know what? We have a rookie quarterback. I guess that's kind of to be expected that we're not going to be consistent. Tua on the run, slides. I think Tua may have learned that his best decision is not to take any hits. Tyreek was lined up as a tight end for a minute. Dallas Turner absolutely destroys the blocker right there with a spin move. Gets into the backfield. He and Justin Smith wind up linking up for that sack as he pushed Tua all the way to the other side of the field there. Really a tremendous player. Making Tua run, and that is a sack by the backup defensive tackle, Mathis. And Tua forced out of the pocket by Dallas Turner, and the cleanup crew, Mathis, getting it done. A score here, we put our foot down in this divisional matchup. Good job right there. I would say that's a 4-yard gain. And it is. Play action. Oh, that's a terrible throw. Ugh. That was a rough one from Vick. Luckily it wasn't picked, but certainly seen better throws out of him. First down, Michael Vick scramble. I didn't love the play. And once Jonathan Smith was covered, we pretty much just had to go with it. Capture card cut out right there, guys. My bad, but he didn't miss much. It was a 3-yard run. Adrian Peterson. Nothing really incredible happening on that one. Breaking tackles, but only a 2-yard gain there. See what we can do here, guys. Michael Vick scrambling. Juke move. Huge run. What a play. That throw was behind Xavier Worthy. If it wasn't, that would have been a touchdown. Another poor throw from Vick, but we're still getting it done. It's a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 2. Adrian Peterson, walk-in touchdown. I tell you what, you know, we're doing exactly what you have to do with a rookie QB. We're playing good defense. We're not letting the mistakes that he makes, you know, do terrible harm to us. We're doing all the little things. We're blocking pretty well. We're running the ball efficiently, if not well, every game. And that's kind of what you have to do. We cannot have lapses where we can't run the ball. You know, where our offensive line plays really bad. Things like that. If you have a rookie quarterback, that is a recipe for disaster. But so far, all of these things have come and done well for us. And that's Dallas Turner again. Dallas Turner, all of a sudden, is the number 2 in sacks in the league. He went from being decent to being one of the best players on the team. I mean, I guess the season is still pretty young, so I guess maybe the first couple of games he just wasn't cooking. And there is another sack from Dallas Turner, and Tua is in trouble. Turner really celebrating with his teammates right there. There you see, we're just lining up. We know that they got to get a long way for a first down here. They're not going to call roughing. Tell me they're not going to call roughing. Oh my God. And they're going to call it on Quinn. He wasn't even near him. Oh, I guess he was. Wait. What? They're calling that? They're calling that for real? He's still in his throwing motion. Oh, man. Oh, man. I think we just got robbed, guys. A huge call and a huge first down for the Miami Dolphins on a 3rd and 31. Tua, look, this is what happens. This is what happens. A long touchdown throw after the penalty, which should have resulted in 4th down if not for the call. And now they get a touchdown throw. And it's 10-14 after the extra point. That was a setup. I don't care what anybody says. Quentin Williams made contact with the quarterback while he was still in his throwing motion. And they gave us a call there. I don't know about that one. That to me, that's a bad call. It's different if he's back, not, releasing the ball. He's square. He's not ready for the hit, but it's late enough to where the throwing motion is clearly over. It's a really big run right there by AP. I hate a call like that that changes the balance of the game. The referees have to do a better job of staying out of it. Oh, I thought I caught it. I thought I caught it, chat. 3rd and 1 is the call now. Adrian Peterson absolutely crushes a corner en route to a first down run. Oof, big hit right there. And that was a really good play, though, by Xavier Worthy. Michael Vick just spun whoever that was to the ground. That was an amazing spin move from Michael Vick. Oh, hit in the backfield for the first time in I don't know how long. It's a great job right there by Harrell to get us in the backfield. Two-yard run. Not much on the ground right now. Okay, we need a big 3rd down conversion here. That is an amazing play from both Michael Vick and Xavier Worthy for a big-time first down. That's a throw and a catch right there. It's behind him, and it needed to be behind him, actually, which is crazy. Calvin, touchdown. Michael Vick starting to make this team look like something that you would see in real life. Throw into the deeper part of the field more so than the shallow stuff. Running the ball, using the read option, scrambling at times. Because Michael Vick was never really a dink and dunk quarterback. That's why we chose the vertical scheme. But I tell you what, the defense has not allowed us to really stretch the field. And that is Justin Smith and, once again, Dallas Turner. Oh, what a hit. Big time play, though, for the Dolphins. 59 seconds left. They refuse to take a timeout. They don't want to give us the ball with too much time left if they fail on this 3rd down. Okay. Dallas Turner came in after that spin move. And Tua saw that and went, nope. That is a tough one for the Dolphins, man. And now they give us 30 seconds left, or about that, to try to make something happen. Xavier Worthy cannot juke anybody. And we're gonna make an attempt at this for sure. Why not, right? Like, we got an opportunity to really do something special here. Wow. What a throw from Vick, and another great catch for Xavier Worthy. That's a pass interference call, and it was clearly pass interference as he hit us as we were reaching for the ball. That is a very bad penalty right there for the Dolphins. Touchdown, Adrian Peterson. Well, so it looks like Dallas Turner was the most significant move we made as a franchise. And it was a throw. Like, I literally was like, I don't know who to get. I'm just going to get Dallas Turner. And suddenly Dallas Turner is playing like he's possessed by the greatest football. Playing like he's possessed by Lawrence Taylor. That's how good he's playing right now. Got man coverage across the board in the 4-3. Probably going to be a run. It is a run. Look at them trying to let them get something crazy on. Gonna back everybody up because we know the only thing they can do. Another throwaway by Tua. Pressure is really getting to him. 28-10. I tell you what. I did not expect our pass rush to be this elite so fast. I thought Quentin Williams would be a problem for people. I did. I thought that, he'd be very effective against the run. He has been. But the edge rushers, Justin Smith and Dallas Turner, have really been unexpected highlights of the team. Five-yard gain there. Traffic was heavy, but we did manage to get a 5-yarder out of that. This is probably a weird gonna just hand this one off, yeah. And that is a really big hit in the hole. AP is even feeling that one. Big time sack. I think that's Chop Robinson. And that's going to force us to punt. 4th and 11. Really good job right there by the Dolphins defense. Because I tell you what, if they would have let us score there, that would have been night-night time. Now you got Tyreek Hill after the couple of yard return. They're getting ready to take the field here. Look, the game is definitely not over, but it's not in a position to where they want it to be. They need to be closer. They need to score on this possession in order to make themselves both feel like they have a chance, and then realistically, with the way the clock is going to go, it might be them having a chance only if they score on this drive. That's a really good play right there for Devin Achane. You got to realize that these Dolphins are probably the most dangerous offense in the game, with Tyreek and Waddle, and then you have Devin Achane. You have a superstar quarterback. They're very good. It's going to be holding. I'm pretty certain it's going to be holding. Ah, ineligible man downfield. I thought they were going to call holding on the right tackle there because it looked like he held Dallas Turner, but I guess they don't care about that when Turner's got 3 sacks today. Good tackle. Adrian Wilson comes down into the box and makes the play. What is the call here, guys? I think the call should be... I think we should blitz because Tua's had all kinds of trouble with pressure today. So maybe if we blitz here and he can't get anything off, there's Dallas Turner. Yep, that is exactly what happened. Dallas Turner got to him. He scrambles. He's running around. He tries to throw it at the last second, and he does not, set up to throw. And it's a horrible pass. 28-10. Our defense is still ruling the roost here. This could be an interesting play. good little throw by Michael Vick, getting Johnny Smith incorporated into the offense there. I think you'll see Johnny Smith have bigger games than what he's going to have today. Obviously, this is his first action of the season. He was a free agent, and he'll heat up. That's a great tackle. One-on-one against AP, and you're making the tackle. That's phenomenal. Really good play by Michael Vick. Gets hit, throws it, doesn't matter. First down, Garrett Wilson. Jonnu Smith almost made the play of the day, but obviously have a lot of abilities on that side with Jalen Ramsey. So I'd imagine one of them's probably some sort of knockout. Trying to stiff arm him, but Caden Ellis has help. Alright, we're going to try something here. I didn't... Okay, I understand that one. That's a bad play by me, and I can't say our offensive line did anything wrong there, because I kind of stepped into the sack, but I was trying to step up to get a lane to throw it better. Because obviously, Vick is a little shorter, and sometimes it hits the DTs. So I tried to make sure that wasn't going to be a thing and kind of ran into him. Car crash. Patrick Willis does not allow Devin Chain to get into the second level. Second and 8. 28-10. This is what I was talking about, though. About our offense going into situations where we have a lull. That's a good tackle right there. Fred Smoot has done well for himself today, as he has pretty much all season. I have no idea what the thought process was for Tua. I don't know why you test Sauce Gardner one-on-one with your running back. That is a horrible decision, and he paid for it dearly. Interception, Sauce Gardner. He extends his league lead with 5 picks. Wow. Great play right there. Again, the Dolphins are... Their defense a little better than I thought it would be. And their offense a little worse than I thought it would be. Garrett Wilson with a big-time first down catch. And we're able to keep everything moving. Michael Vick running for his life here. We'll just throw it towards Calvin Johnson. But definitely wasn't meant for him. Yeah, these guys are really playing defense now. I don't know what they were doing before, but right about now they're playing some defense. 3rd and 19 to start the 4th quarter. Coach does not even want to think about it. He wants to run the ball and get this drive over with. Boy, oh boy, these guys are playing super good football right now. And at least our defense is still balling. Because if we were giving up touchdown after touchdown, this would have definitely been the game we lost. Wow, what a hit right there on Tyreek Hill. I don't know, guys. I feel like we're in a really good spot defensively where we could give up a score and it's not the end of the world because we still would have an 11-point lead. But obviously, we want to stop everybody. Patrick Willis just picked him up and slammed him on the ground. Wow. 3-yard pickup for Waddle. Tried to rip away at the ball right there, but could not get it done. Big hit, that's Waddle, I think.
Loss.
Yes.
I have 17 seconds to get a touchdown. Or I'll lose.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna lose 2 games in a row.
Well, it happens, man. I mean, your team is not complete. I'm just getting by because my defense is outperforming. I mean, you have to admit, my defense is outperforming because like they shouldn't be this good. Tyreek not able to get open fast enough, and Dallas Turner putting too much pressure on Tua, who does the smart thing and throws it out of bounds. Big hit there, but he winds up holding onto the football. And here go the Dolphins. They're dotting us up here with Tua. We need to get more pressure. Another big hit. Donovan Peoples-Jones is the leading receiver for the Miami Dolphins against us right now. That is definitely not what I thought was going to happen today. Patrick Willis stopping the quarterback before he could get to the first down marker. 3rd and inches. Let's see what they decide to do. This might be a run. I would run it if I were them. It is not a run. Hankins with... Oh my god. I'm going to go out of bounds. He just absolutely took that ball away from number 84. What a play by the guy that we got from Koala. His first interception of the year. What a play to end a very good Miami Dolphins drive. Uh-oh. I should have probably juked right there. I just wanted to get the first down and get on the ground. I could have made it a very dangerous run, I think. But it's 28-10. No need to fumble or anything stupid. Oh my gosh. Adrian Peterson absolutely demolished the corner right there on the edge. And he's got his X Factor on now. Let's see if we can keep it. Wow. Almost lost it right there. But he breaks the tackle and gets 5 yards. First down, Adrian Peterson. This guy is such a handful, dude. Especially with his X Factor on. Like, that's... You're asking a lot for a defense to be able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. As you see, Caden Ellis beats him in the hole. Gets destroyed. Only 1 yard there for EP, and now we're going to have to probably put the ball in the air to try to end the game on offense here. Definitely the goal is to win the game on this throw. I don't have it. And that is going to be a Michael Vick scramble for a first down. 76 yards on the ground for Vick. And that's the problem. Our offensive line does a tremendous job of opening an edge, and then we just take off. Chop Robinson gets trucked. First down, Adrian Peterson. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do if you're Chop Robinson there. He did everything right, and he just got crushed. And so did that guy. My gosh. Adrian Peterson, a dominant drive. A dominant drive on the ground from Vick and AP. And we will get a big time 4-score lead with 22 seconds to go. Unbelievable. Well, I can definitely tell you I did not anticipate going 4-0 to start off the year. I thought that we would struggle early and maybe catch fire late in the season or win a bunch of games in a row and maybe make the playoffs. We have not lost a game when Michael Vick was bad. So imagine what's about to happen for us once he starts to catch fire. When he, I'm gonna assume that Michael Vick is an X factor. Just he's almost got to be right. So if I get abilities with him and he starts to go crazy towards the end of the season, I mean that's you're talking about Calvin Johnson and Michael Vick and Garrett Wilson and John O. Smith now and Adrian Peterson. We have a star-studded offense once we get the quarterback to be able to lock in. And so now you're also talking about now looking at a defense that is way better than I thought it would be. Hankins almost gets that pick too, but it is going to be a deflection. 25-point victory, 35-10 at home against the Dolphins. Only 137 yards per Vic in the air, but he outperformed Tua. Uh, he was just way better than Tua in this game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you hit the like button if you're enjoying the series. I don't think we've been that dominant. It's just our defense has been all world, and AP is a monster. That's the moral of the story. Don't break nothing, guys. We're out.